And speaking of Helene, the effects of Hurricane Helene will be long-lasting, with the devastation leaving some communities almost completely unrecognizable. And disaster relief agencies have been swarming to help those in need as residents are working to pick up the pieces of their livelihoods and try to get back to a sense of normalcy. And CityServe International Disaster Relief has been on the ground in North Carolina as well as South Carolina, providing much-needed aid to those in need.
Yeah, Kendall, and CityServe agents have been helping since last weekend, helping with not only rescues, but distributing supplies and providing meals. Shane Zaccoli, a CityServe disaster relief member, joins us now to share just how, they're getting into the communities and helping. Shane, thanks so much for your time. Can you explain exactly what CityServe does for those that might not be as familiar?
Hi, Kendall. Hi, Michael. Thanks for having me on. CityServe International Disaster Relief, we have the ability to just activate God's army. We have an incredible network across the world, and in this case, the nation. That's our heart. We activate the church. They come together, and we come behind the churches, beside the churches, not in front of the churches, but we just support them. So CityServe has been able to provide a network system from air support to ground initiation to provisional loads coming in, warehousing to the manpower. We're looking at about 700 people on the ground getting ready to mobilize, along with thousands and thousands of churches that CityServe has enabled. So we are up and running. Behind me is Camp CityServe, and we're serving everything you can think of. But CityServe is designed to take the burden off of the community.
And you all are doing a fantastic job of that. Shane, I have to ask you what your team has been doing on the ground so far, how long you all have been on the ground supporting these communities during this extreme time of need. What does your day-to-day look like?
The day-to-day is get up in the morning and we eat a little bit of breakfast real quick. We pray together. We give the work order and the assignments as the crews come in with their skill sets, but right now we layer them in as needed. So it's an organized chaos, so to speak, but we have right now in here setting up camp. Laundry units on the way will be here this morning. Food will be cooking right now for the community as they drive through distribution. Takes place all the while receiving donations through and organizing for the needs of, right now we're servicing at least 16 communities that we can get to, and then air support supporting the ones on the mountains doing little airdrops to them.
Shane, you mentioned that you guys are supporting 16 communities. Tell me about how you're helping the community rally around this initiative and how community members can also be a part of what you guys are doing. Yeah,
so we understand that biblically for us, we understand that it's designed that way. Isaiah 9 says that the government is to rest on God's shoulders. We are the shoulders, and we accept that responsibility. And the churches are just growing and getting stronger. So we asked all the churches to come partnership with us. We have networks across the nation in hubs collecting for us. They bring it in there. We ship it straight into us, organized. But CityServe.us is a place you can go and get all the information you need, for signing up for volunteerism and deploying with us, and also to help us financially just keep the arms lifted for this community.
All right. Well, Shane Zaccoli, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate your help, your insight, and really the journey that you guys are along. It is going to be a long journey to recovery for so many, but it's so good to see people like you rallying around the community. Shane, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And coming up next, Tropical Storm Milton expected to strengthen into a hurricane as it heads towards Florida.